Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I am so excited. I did not reiterate the name of the podcast when I first got on here because we are going to be changing the name of the podcast. So I didn't say welcome to MLM Game Changer Secrets. So we are going to be changing it. And first I'm going to tell you why before I tell you what the name change is going to be. Because it's been MLM Game Changer Secrets. And when we first started, what we wanted to do is we want to make sure that we are helping people in the network marketing industry to feel like they know exactly what to do. They know how to build organically or offline. They know the ways to work with their leaders, to recruit, to bring in prospects, to grow their team, to help people with their product, every single thing that you can imagine offline. But we're also here to teach you exactly how to market online, because that is where the future is going. It will allow you to build your team and grow your team so much faster and get in front of a lot more people quicker. It will help you to influence more lives in a more efficient way. And so that's why we called it MLM Game Changer Secrets. So, because we are going to teach you the secrets. I've been doing this for over 11 years. Our team is over 5 million people. I have kind of seen it all. You guys, I've made every mistake in the book, and I've seen all the successes too. So I've learned from my mistakes. I get to work with some of the best people in the entire industry, and I'm able to bring that information to you. Some of you have, if you've seen some of our interviews or heard some of the interviews, you know I get to interview some of the most amazing people in this industry, and we have more coming all the time. But why change the name? MLM stands for multi-level marketing. So why change it? And I'll tell you why. Because we want a name that establishes the new way that we do network marketing. Because first it was multi-level marketing, and multi-level marketing has grown into a huge industry. And the reality is that there are a lot of people who are interested in doing that. But because of the name multi-level marketing, MLM, a lot of people are not interested. We're not afraid of using that name. And a lot of people will say, well, why don't you just own it? This is network marketing. It's multi-level marketing. Why don't you just own it? Well, guess what? The company Nike is multi-level marketing because there are leaders at the very top who are the executive team. There are the mid-level executives who, and there are a lot more people on that level. There are the lower level executives, and then there are the people who just come in and maybe are part-time workers, or maybe they're lower paying employees, those kinds of things. And guess what? There are a lot more of those. Every company could be called a multi-level marketing company because they need to market their product. So what happened is, because multi-level marketing got a bad name and people started feeling like it basically is associated with the whole attitude of pressuring your friends and hunting people down, trying to bring them and trick them into doing this business with you or buying the product so that you can make better money. Well, people didn't like that, and things changed. So the industry it kind of took on a new name, and it was called network marketing, because you're networking with people. You're trying to create a relationship. So they were trying to change the way that felt and how it would be when, as word got out. And that kind of stuck. Everybody called it network marketing. But the name was it was better, but it still had some negative connotation in every country. I've helped open over 40 countries in the company that I'm in. And I am telling you, there are things that you come across. There are differences in every country. The cultures are different. The way they like to do things, the way that you say things so that it's not offensive, or so it's a way that's more attractive to that culture. Yes, all those things matter. But there are certain principles that are the same across the board, because we're all human. We're all part of the human race, and those things matter. So as you go to these different countries, I'm telling you, there are countries that have, number one, not only they've banned network marketing in general or multi-level marketing, but there are even countries who haven't done that. There is a negative connotation. And no matter what country you're in, you know what I'm talking about. You've seen it, you've experienced, you've probably even felt it. So as things progressed, it changed to direct sales. Now they call it direct sales marketing. and people kind of feel better about that because you're going direct to the consumer. What they're trying to portray is, dude, we're giving them exactly what they want. We're creating a solution for them. Therefore, it's a direct sales, direct to the person who needs whatever it is that I'm offering. Well, it still hasn't completely gotten rid of that reputation, and it has morphed. Things are changing. I'll tell you what, as I work with the new millennium of the new generation coming in, and it doesn't matter if you're talking about Gen X, if you're talking about the millennials, I don't care. You want to know what? People don't want to be pushy. People don't want to pressure. They don't want to do things the way that it's been done before. And you've heard me talking a little bit about how I've used the example with photos. We have pictures, we take photos, but they used to call it film, and the result was still a picture. But now they call it digital. The result is still a photo. But the whole way you go about it is completely different. And so we used the name MLM because we wanted people to realize this is the industry we are talking about and we are going to change it. Well, I decided, you know what? If we're really going to change it, then we need to change the name. And the name needs to represent the new road that we are paving. Because I'll tell you what, the way we do things now is so much higher level. It's more simple. It's easier for people to do. In fact, many more personalities we find are having success the way that we do it now. We're doing offline, we're doing online. We know exactly how to help you build your business, whichever direction you want to go. But we don't do it the old way. We don't do it the way where you pressure people, the way where you're hunting people down, the way where you act desperate and trick people into seeing your presentation. We do it in a way where we are trying to create solutions. And in fact, we have solutions for people. If I don't have a solution for someone, I'm not interested. I'm talking to the wrong person. I'm looking for the people that I know I can help change their lives. And that is the difference. Because I'll tell you what, the entrepreneurs nowadays, I don't care how old you are. Most entrepreneurs, what we want is we want to be able to change people's lives. We want to be an influence for good. We want to be thought leaders. We want to make a difference in the world. And I'll tell you what, as they do studies on the millennials, the newer generation, guess what? That is the biggest thing that matters to them. Yes, they want to make a ton of money. Yes, they want to work less hours and accomplish more, and they have all these grand ideas. Great. But the thing that matters the most is a cause. They want a cause, something that they can make a difference. And that's what we want to do. So the new name that we are going to be calling this is Marketing Game Changer Secrets. Because the reality is, number one, we're keeping it more simple. It's not about any specific kind of thing. You guys, we are marketing. We're marketing specialists. We are finding solutions for people. That's exactly what marketing means. Marketing means finding the solution for the person that you're working with. And your dream client is the person that you can create the solution for. So we are calling this podcast Marketing Game Changer Secrets. So you'll be seeing that change come soon. We wanted to get this episode out so that you understand exactly what we're doing. And I want you to know that every single episode, every single thing that we are teaching you and training you comes from years and years of experience. It comes from tons and tons of mistakes and knowing the consequences when you don't do it this way. I am teaching you the most effective, the fastest, the simplest, the easiest, the least expensive way to do the things that are going to create success. And as we interview people and as we work with people on our team, I continue to grow my team today. A lot of people who are teaching you how to build network marketing businesses are not really growing their team right now. My team right now has tens of thousands of new enrollments every single month. We have new people hitting ranks, the rank advancements, and with significant incomes. I'm not talking about just the lower level ranks where people aren't making very much. Yes, that's happening by the hundreds and hundreds every single month. And in fact, I'm trying to be conservative. It's probably in the thousands, but I don't want to say that unless I check. I'll check those numbers and let you guys know in future podcasts because I'm sure it'll be fun for you to know. But I'll tell you this, we are growing our team. We currently work on our business and we know what works. We're seeing the changes as we work with the up and coming leaders, young and old. We are finding better and better ways, and I will always teach you those. I call all the trainings I do, I always call it the rough draft, because the reality is we will always, always be learning better ways. It might be a small tweak here, but sometimes it's something big, and we will bring it to you. We will show you. We will teach you how to use it to create income for yourself, influence for other people, and how to have solutions for the people that you are trying to change their lives. So thank you for joining me. I'm Teresa Harding. I'm glad you were here today and looking forward to the next podcast.